The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm told that last... Greetings! No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem remote. Treasure hunting suits me. Revelio.
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time. And I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on then, what you got?
It's
Why is it moving?
What, I bet...
Your bag, it's wriggling. What you got in there? Not rats, I hope.
No, it's a niffler!
What do I want with a niffler?
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Repulso. Confringo. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Pleased to see Arn has his belongings.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Need a little rest from classes. Can't stay in the castle all the time.
No, of course not. Never meant to imply otherwise. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
That's been a pleasure.
Brilliant.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the... There you go. Get in quickly.
Accio.
That warrants a look.
Assignment's all finished.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Marvelous! Outstitch Warwick! You may want to move. No.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do. It would appear that you're grossly outmatched.
But surely those were curdle. That's the last time I have a potion idea.
Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. pleasure to have a student who actually heeds
Incendio.
instructions.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply...
How wonderful to see you again.
Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you. And to remember that strawberries are my favourite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from bitterroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards always, Eleanor Everleigh.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Accio. Wingardium
You're a
Leviosa.
natural.
Last week, I performed a
Greetings.
It was an utter triumph.
Merlins! Watch them fly!
There we go. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio! Revelio.
The 4th of June, the patient's symptoms include pockmarked skin of a greenish hue, sparks sneezed from the nostrils, and a green and purple rash between the toes. Textbook case of dragon pox, possibly lethal. I have prescribed a second dose of the Gorsmore cure, but it may not be sufficient. As such, I have further prescribed an elixir to induce euphoria, to ease the patient's probable passing. Must sanitize my equipment. Highly contagious.
Accio!
How would you like to learn the knockback juice flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Accio! Also! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Defendo! Expelliarmus! 8 legs is simply too many. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Lumos! Incendio! Protego! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Depulso.
Someone messing about.
Levioso.
The darkness will
Finito.
Petrificus totalis!
We'll need to be quicker than this.
Levioso.
Petrificus totalis!
Rookwoods don't go down easy. You're embarrassing.
Petrificus totalis!
Protego.
Petrificus totalis!
That's it, Incendio!
Petrificus totalis! You'll feel that tomorrow. Petrificus totalis!
Benito.
Perhaps you ought to give up.
Petrificus totalis!
Incendio!
Petrificus totalis!
Glacius.
Expulso!
Protego.
Expulso! Dodged and
Petrificus totalis! On your toes, my
Benito.
little tree.
Protego!
Petrificus totalis!
Expulso!
You paper!
Are you even trying?
Petrificus totalis!
Protego.
Petrificus totalis!
Benito.
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Benito.
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Levioso.
How did I get mixed up in
Glacius.
Ah, how delightful.
Stop Protego. Glacius.
It isn't Nora Treadwell.
Depulso. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. That's it.
I don't want to work. Perhaps. Aha! It's been ages. That's just the beginning.
know a Merlin trial when I see one.
One in, Merlin. This is almost too...
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Castle.
Where did I set my trap? It's a better... Come here, crupmite!
Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Potato. Expelliarmus.
What's that? No, too harsh.
Repulsor.
You may want to move. Nothing but luck. You're a bit of a clod. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
These rocks have seen better days.
Shame you're dying. You'll miss the smell of death. What was that?
I've heard. Hey, proper food. Time to get my claws.
You may want to move. You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Defender!
What have you done? Come back here!
Let's play predator and prey.
Farewell, thou feeble little child. I didn't always like a polite battle.
Protego!
Marvelous strike! No one hide from me! I'll spot you like a streeler!
Also!
You may want to move.